She can fly to D.C. for the big thing.
Well, nothing. Go from post to post, teaching the young and I.
Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on the winners of 4 straight with the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, you know, from a roster standpoint, you're generally not going to overmatch
teaching the young and idealistic how to fight for democracy by schooling them through magic.
That's the biggest point that you make. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts there.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Okay?
The Huskies in the hurry up.
Actually looking for the long team. It's got lax by a computer virus. We go where you had a great job, we go I had a great job. Simplest math problem in the world.
They really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback. He's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Just stayed here.
Rides the back and leads it on the option. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Having further this year.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But
She can fly to D.C. for the big thing.
Guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Breaks into the open. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. See if they can get it done on second and goal.
You can't survive on one side and discipline you. But she is modeling the people. That's the thing about she's not.
The ability to set the tone
She's going to be special.
giving that guy the football time after time, making
If she wants to stay on the other hand, I'm sure she can make a good. But the White House wants her to be special on board the year. It's really going to be.
Pulls it in
She can go
inside
to
his
DC,
20, and here he
leave
comes.
policy to all the good, or she can stay in a shrinking island kingdom in a bitter economy and rabble-rouse its way to global
Illinois
Olympics.
takes over
The
as the
Eagles
offense
should
heads
choose
to
a
the
match
field.
in London
They went
with a
3 and
special
out on their
opponent in
first
DC.
possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Unloads quickly. They They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. He'll try to pop the draw. At the 45 on his way. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football, and try to keep this offense rolling.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Ref is on the desk, and I'm adding extra words just
on
to make
3rd
it
and
seem
long,
like
a check down would be the last resort.
A
shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw at Smalls. Plucks it out of the air.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Leaves it with the running back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period.
Much labour, they make such sweetness.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back in Smalls. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Badger! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these plays.
He'll off one deep down the left side.
Well, did he tell us
And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
That was the point. Well, did he tell you what this is?
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play
My
stand.
calendar says it's
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it
long
away.
the dynamic duo for leadership. We're calling it a gap.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky.
So
Didn't
same,
exactly
but
flip the field, but they'll down it just outside the 40. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man
So
downfield.
you can take it back.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up
Do
a
that
first
to
down.
return.
Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. To the air, it's Smalls. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Thank you.
This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And the offense continues to run the football. A second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line and Coles continue to field this man the ball.
How? Yes.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Second, she nominates this one.
Any day.
So you were
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back
Not
of
as
the
much
end
as we
zone.
do.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
As a quarterback, you've got to give the receiver an opportunity. You've got to put the ball in his body. That gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
No.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Badgers looking to convert on fourth down. Extending the play. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. Guys, I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
For all the big things. I'm sorry, I
Going to give him a chance to make the play as they push that thing through the end zone.
I would imagine getting
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I sure hope so.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this offense has got to find a way to get some gifts, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on third down.
Not a single red
Quickly
flag
complete.
in the corner.
Still on his feet at the 45.
That's
They'll use a timeout right before
It says
halftime.
one
Maybe
and
time
died.
for one or two more plays. Finally, this
And
offense
six.
starting to show a little juice. They've got a first and 10.
Come under the category of red
Looking
flag.
downfield on first down. Rushes on
Not a
him.
single one of them.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Husky. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
I did.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half. But I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
I'm planning not to. I didn't.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Wisconsin has a offense back on the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
talking about thinking about a roadmap. And he's talking about not to think about sort of their hospitality.
And that's another bunch of this offense has had a bunch of today, and the running back, I think this team was built on this guy. He's done a great job
So by running the plays,
setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has successful.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the option.
Just takes it and bring it down.
Even backbench would have believed that
Down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Good both of you.
Touch pass on the run.
You had a nice shot instead of the first team.
Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Exactly.
And to the
You two came up with me that you think
this is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done. And he showed it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
We'll load you up on joint events when you're here and do what we can for you.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, it sounds like.
I'm not in
Northern
witness
Illinois
protection.
offense
I'm an
continues to
ambassador.
move quickly.
Isn't that an asset? We are two people with 2 careers. Both matter.
Looking to throw on first down.
You're right.
Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Davenport. Perhaps a touchdown, sending him tackle at the 17.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third.
Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
We'll get you a
Precision
Johnson.
blocking up front
Thank you.
created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
The guy?
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field.
He wanted to help
And
me
even
pick
after
private
that
school
last
for
score,
children.
still working with a great big cushion.
Not to ask me about my fertility.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Right back to the well. They get him down, and that'll be the final play
Great thing I get on the State of our Union.
As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead.
Another bedroom. I mean, there is.
What would the staff say?
Well, yeah, it matters.
As we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to move things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Please don't be
He's got it on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
But we can't speak
Looking
on
for a
that.
man. It's Stevens.
No, I'm worried that that's going to go, but I'm at the scrounging
And
in
they
for men.
reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure
A
this.
stepping stone to sex,
The
and I think
Badgers
that
have a
is
lot of
no
options
longer
on second and inches. They
Where's
go
my
to the
fucking
ground.
copy of the plan?
Oh, he's got
He
some
snapped
space.
out here for
He
sign
stops
off
him
for
at
the
the
game.
31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam, first and 10 from the 31.
Back to the trough, come a time
They'll
of
give
year.
it to him again. This time, stopped in the
I would love it if you
backfield,
didn't ever use it
a
around
little
me.
tougher than on that last run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They're
Yeah,
close enough
and why
to
the
make
fuck
it
are we
a
screwing
field
up?
goal
Because
from
you're
the
more than a
26, but
pogo
they'd
stick.
love to
You are a
convert this
full-time
third and
job.
long.
Two
He's
full-time
gonna
job.
come up a couple of yards short of the first
No,
down.
you're being a real shit.
On
trying to make this
fourth
work.
down, they could boot the field goal, but looks
But
as if
I
they'll
fell
go
asleep
for it.
with your left boot in the for the better part of 10 years. Mistakes do
Trying to
happen.
keep this drive alive. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. The give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Breaks the tackle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Badgers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's third and goal and third and long. They'll leave it with him. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
What time is the watch party?
Please don't call it that.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun.
You know,
Quick spin on the run. At the 45 on his way. He's loose.
And then I
The 10.
23 something like
Northern
that.
Illinois.
With their
Once
hand,
he got a
and
step,
understand
it
that their
was
new
all
president don't strike a
right to
very
the
special
house.
agreement that their nation wanted here.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth
Tom
quarter.
Levy won't vouch for
At
me.
this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Because I'm a shitty team, but he doesn't
Here
exist.
comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
She's going to be second loaded.
And the quarterback takes a knee.
And doesn't want to pick a fight with the White House on day 3 of the new
Running
administration.
out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
That's going to break your heart.
The quarterback takes a knee.
The funeral protection starts here at the house. There's only so it's going to be carrying church. It's going to be 3/4 of a mile.
Procession is bigger than the town.
It is.
Why are we 8 cars back?
You're riding ahead of most of the cabinet and all the court.
No one's looking at the court. They're looking for a VP.
You haven't even been nominated. Sorry, am I supposed to... Feel free to weigh in.
Yeah, absolutely. I am.
Yeah, I'm good.
She and I are establishing a working relationship. It would help if she didn't get mixed messages.
And I'm not here.
Please. You're allowed to talk.
Well, if I'm talking, the procession is locked. This is a briefing, not a workshop. I don't know.
I don't mind. The procession is a soft launch of my nomination. Delivers a message. This is the wrong message.
The gathering is a self-natural nomination, as was the thing into the White House when they were the front door, Blair House when they were closer. Something.